Good morning, everyone. Thank you for participating in ABRA's roll call hearings via the WebEx platform provided by the DC Office of Open Government. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. There are two cases on the calendar today. The first case is Rush, case number 23PRO00061. Monutux Hospitality LLC, 1023 9th Street Northwest, writ number 101. This is license number ABRA 125250. This is a retailer class CT. New application. The protest issues are adverse impact on peace, order, and quiet, residential parking and vehicular and pedestrian safety, overconcentration, and a record of the establishment's compliance with DC official code and any conditions placed on the license. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. Is anyone present on behalf of the applicant?
Yes, Ms. Fletcher. Good morning. This is Richard Bianco. I'm here on behalf of the applicant, and with me I have Jackson Mosley, who is my client in this matter.
Thank you. Mr. Bianco, would you spell your name for the record, please?
Absolutely. It's RICHARD
And Mr. Mosley, would you do the same?
It's JACKSONMOSLEY.
Thank you very much. Is anyone present on behalf of ANC 1B?
I believe Commissioner Holohan just might have messaged the group saying that he had to run out and is running back. I'm not sure if his message was in the chat. I believe I saw it pop up.
And for the court reporter, I'm going to say who was just speaking. That was Evan Schlom. I'm going to spell that as well. It's spelled EVANSCHLOM. Thank you, Mr. Schlom.
Ms. Fletcher, Richard Bianco, I don't have a protest letter from the ANC. It's my understanding that the parties to this protest are a group of 5 or more and the WNA, or Westminster Neighborhood Association. Am I incorrect about that?
Yes, and I will send you a copy, Mr. Bianco, of the protest letter filed by the ANC.
Very well.
Is anyone present on behalf of the Westminster Neighborhood Association?
Yes, Ms. Fletcher, Frank Chauvin here. I am present. I have a remark to make, however, and I need to withdraw our protest on the basis of not our interest, and I'm just sending over a letter to you and sending it to also ABCA. ABCA Legal. We're withdrawing the protest only because of a defect in our administrative procedure. We had not invited the applicant to our meeting. So we erred, and unfortunately, I will remain a part of the group of 5 because the Westminster Neighborhood Association has deep and ongoing concerns regarding this application with regards to all of the grounds of appropriateness and appropriateness standards, including overconcentration, for which we have filed a moratorium petition. And so I just need to clarify that for the record. It was just an error on our part, and we need to withdraw because of that fact, and we lose standing because of our administrative shortcoming there.
That's exactly right, Mr. Chauvin, and thank you very much. Would you spell your name for the record?
CHAU, V as in Victor, IN is my last name. FRANK is my first name.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Chauvin. We'll get a board order out upon receipt of your withdrawal of the protest.
And we will continue to be part of the group of 5 to represent our interests on this matter.
Mr. Chauvin, did you also sign the protest letter filed by the group of five?
I did, yes.
Very much. I'm gonna check now to see if anyone has appeared on behalf of ANC 1B. Okay, we also have a group of 9. Is anyone present on behalf of the group of 9?
Hi, good morning. It's Zoe Liu, Z-O-E, and then last name Liu, L-U, and I am present for the group of 9.
And Ms. Liu, you're the designated representative of the group?
Correct.
Are any other members of the group present today?
Yes, so other members include Andre Ori, Evan Schlum, Frank Chauvin, Josh Black, and Zach Dogie.
And each one of those individuals would state their names and spell it for the record, please.
Sure. So I guess we'll go in alpha order with Andre.
Hi, Andre Ori. Andre is A-N-D-R-E. Last name Ori, O-R-Y. Thank you.
Thank you.
Evan?
Good morning, Evan Schlom. That's E, V as in Victor, A, N as in Nancy. Last name S as in Sam, C as in Charlie, H, L, O, M as in Mary.
Mr. Schlum.
I can say things that the knee can't video.
I believe somebody's not on mute.
So somebody needs to mute themselves. Who's the next person present?
Frank Chauvin?
Okay, Frank
Yeah,
Chauvin.
yeah, Frank Chauvin, F-R-A-N-K, C-H-A-U, V as in Victor, I-N.
Thank you. The next person?
No, linearly.
Josh, do you want to go? And then Zach.
So whoever has a number ending in 24 needs to mute themselves, please. So who's the next person?
This is Josh Black, Josh Black. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Black. Anyone else?
Zach.
Hey, this is Zachary Dogie, Z-A-C-H-A-R-Y, D''OOGE.
Anyone else? Okay, and was there anyone else?
No, I believe 6 of the signatories showed up for this morning's meeting.
And Ms. Liu, you also signed the protest letter, right?
Correct.
So I count a total of 6 individuals present today,
Correct.
which means, was somebody going to say something?
Oh, sorry. I was just confirming. I apologize.
Okay. So I count a total of 6 people present today, which means that the group of 9 is granted standing as protestants. Is anyone present on behalf of ANC 1B? The time is approximately 10:13. There's no one present on behalf of ANC 1B. Therefore, the protest is dismissed. But the protest is dismissed for another reason as well. The protest letter itself does not state that a duly publicized meeting was held with a quorum present when the vote was taken. A board order will be issued dismissing the protest for the reasons that I just stated. And well, Mr. Bianco, you know what happens next. After the board order is issued, the applicant will have an opportunity to respond if the ANC seeks reinstatement of the protest. And so in this case, we have one protestant. That is the group of 9. We need to set a date for mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. I will give you the dates for the status and protest hearing first. The status hearing is scheduled for October 4, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. The protest hearing is set for November the 1st, 2023 at 1:30. I will give you the next available date for mediation. The next available day for mediation is Tuesday, September 19, anytime between 10 and 1:30.
I'm sorry, Ms. Fletcher, I have depositions that day. I won't be able to make that.
Okay, what about, is the 20th any better, Mr. Bianca?
Yes, I'm totally clear on the 20th.
Ms. Lou, what about you?
Sorry, can you repeat the dates again?
The date that we're looking at right now is Wednesday, September 20, anytime between 10 and 1:30.
Yes, that is currently clear for me, 10 and 1. So I would maybe err more towards 11, if that's possible.
Is that good for you, Mr. Bianca?
That's fine. Let me just inquire of my client who's on the call if he can make it work that day. That's 9:20 at 11. Is that what we're looking at?
Mhm.
Jackson, can you make that?
Yes, that's clear for me. Thank you.
Great.
Then mediation is set for Wednesday, September 20 at 11, and I'll send out the WebEx invitations. If there are no questions.
Quick question. Can you repeat, please, October 24th? That's a status hearing at 10
So
a.m.
who's speaking? Who's speaking?
This is Frank Chauvin.
And what was the question, Mr. Chauvin?
October 24th is the status hearing. Am I correct? At 10 a.m.?
October 4.
October 4.
October 4 at 10:30 a.m. for the status hearing?
And the November 1st is the protest hearing at 1:30.
Yes.
All right.
That's right. November 1st at 1:30 for the protest hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, thank you for coming. The roll call hearing in the matter of Rush is concluded.
I'm sorry, one more question.
Mr. Chauvin, is that you?
It is, thank you. We have there is a petition for a moratorium taking place, and how I guess we'll go by developments in that case, because this may become a moot issue if the moratorium is approved.
If that becomes the case, the board will let us know.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, the matter of Rush is concluded. The next case on the calendar is W&S Liquor and Deli, case number 23PRO00071, 3651 Georgia Ave, Inc. License number ABRA 1222985. This is a retailer class A, transferred to a new location from 3651 Georgia Avenue Northwest to 3659 Georgia Avenue Northwest. The protest issues are adverse impact on peace, order, and quiet, and real property values. My name is Laverne Fletcher, conducting the roll call hearing as the board's agent. Is anyone present on behalf of the establishment?
Yes, ma'am. Jeff Jackson here on behalf of the establishment.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Would you spell your name for the record, please?
First name Jeff, last name Jackson.
And is anyone present on behalf of the establishment today, Mr. Jackson? Anyone
Yes,
else?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Solomon Lagebo, Solomon. Lagebo. I'm the owner of the business.
Thank you very much. Is anyone present on behalf of ANC 1E?
Yes, ma'am. This is Brad Gallagher. First name Bradley, Bradley, last name Gallagher. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Gallagher. ANC 1E does have standing as a protestant. We need to set a date for mediation, a status hearing, and a protest hearing. I will give you the dates for the status and protest hearing first. The status hearing is scheduled for October the 4th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. The protest hearing is scheduled for November the 1st, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. I'll give you the next available day for mediation. The next available day is Tuesday, September 19, anytime between 10 and 1:30 p.m.
I'm available on that day at 10:30.
What about you, Mr. Gallagher?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
Okay. Mediation is set for Tuesday, September 19 at 10:30 a.m. and I will send you the WebEx invitation to attend and I'll see you then. Any questions, anyone?
No, ma'am. Mr. Gallagher,
Good morning.
good morning. Could you provide a contact number? I'd like to give you a call.
Sure. Absolutely. 202 505
Uh-huh.
1017.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Good. Thanks
Just
very
for
much.
the record, for the court reporter, that was Mr. Jackson asking Mr. Gallagher for a telephone number. Anything else, Mr. Jackson?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You're very welcome. The roll call hearing in this matter is concluded. I am going to recall the matter of Rush. I'm recalling the matter of Rush because I see Mr. Houlihan, you're present. So I see Mr. Houlihan. I'm going to spell his name since I've mentioned it. The name is Sean Houlihan, spelled S-E-A-N. The last name is spelled H-O-L-I-H-A-N. So, Mr. Houlihan, I can see your name, but you may be on mute. I can't. Oh, so you're on mute, Mr. Houlihan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a work call that came in that I had to take, and I was told the Rush protest was dismissed because I wasn't responding to your message.
And Mr. Houlihan, who are you representing?
ANC 1B.
Okay, I just wanted, for the record, I just wanted to state that. Okay, thank you. 1 second, please. Okay, give me 1 minute. So, Mr. Houlihan, that is correct that the protest was dismissed, but not only because you weren't present. And just so that you know, Mr. Schlom, SCHLOM, did tell me that you were present, but that you had to leave. So he did tell me that. But the protest was also dismissed for another reason. The protest letter does not indicate that, does not state that there was a duly held public meeting with the vote taken with the quorum present. That was actually missing from the protest letter. So maybe you have a resolution to say that's what happened, but so the protest was dismissed because there was no one present and for the reason that I just stated. That's what the board order will say. And if you decide to seek reinstatement, you can explain to the board the reason that you weren't present. I'll make a note that you did appear. So I've documented that you appeared at 10:23. So that will be in the record.
Just to be clear, I just don't understand. I mean, I appeared at 10 o'clock. The meeting took about 5 minutes to start. I had a work phone call. I turned my camera off. I put in the chat that I was here. And then without anyone trying to contact me, even though I was in front of my computer on a work call, you canceled the protest because I wasn't here. But I was signed into the meeting and no one tried to contact me to say you were about to dismiss the protest. So I think it's erroneous to say that I appeared at 10:24. I was signed in, my name was on there, and I commented in the chat. Had someone said in the chat, you're about to dismiss the protest because you are not quote unquote here, I would have signed on. And I just don't think that is correct.
Well, then you can state that in your, I'm assuming that you're going to seek reinstatement on that basis.
Yes.
Mr. Holohan. The second reason is that the protest letter did not include the information that I mentioned already.
So the protest letter didn't say there was a quorum?
The protest letter did not state that there was a duly held publicly noticed meeting or that a vote was taken with a quorum present.
So if there was in fact a duly held meeting, because the meeting was held in an ANC 1B full commission hearing where this meeting was held place, and the vote was held, that is not enough data to overturn your decision on this because
Well, it has to be stated in the protest letter.
So is there a time for us to resend a protest letter?
Well, what you would be doing at this point is explaining to the board whatever your explanation would be regarding that information not being in the protest letter, and the board would decide whether or not to reinstate the protest.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Houlihan. And like I said, I did not dismiss the protest until 2023. I did not see your message in the chat. But I know that you were here at some point because a party to another case informed me that you were here, but that you had to leave.
Yeah, if you look in the chat, it says at 10:06 I had a work call come in.
Okay, so I actually did not see that in the chat. And I mean, it's just for the record, I actually did not see it. And so you can explain, that to the board as well as whatever your explanation would be related to the protest letter.
Okay, I would just ask for a little bit of, leeway and forgiveness because as we all know, ANC members have full-time work jobs and they do.
Yeah, so exactly. And that's understandable. That's understandable. And I'm going to have in my record that you did appear, that you put it in the chat, that I did not see it. I'm going to put in my record exactly what you just said. So the board will have that information available, even though you stated in your request for reinstatement, they will already have that information because I'm going to provide it. And then you can say whatever you say about the protest letter.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Holohan. And thank you for coming. The roll call hearing in this matter is concluded, and those are all the hearings on the calendar for today.